The U.S. chip export restrictions, the future of technology and geopolitics. On January 15, 2025, the United States introduced groundbreaking restrictions on the export of advanced chips. This move has sent shockwaves through the global tech industry and geopolitical landscape. But why did the U.S. take this step, and what does it mean for the world? Let's break it down. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more insights into global technology and politics. Why are chips so important? Chips, also known as semiconductors, are the backbone of modern technology. From smartphones to self-driving cars and advanced AI systems, these tiny components power the digital age. The US has long been a leader in chip innovation, with companies like NVIDIA, AMD, and Intel setting the global standard. But as these technologies advance, they become increasingly critical for national security. Enter the geopolitical rivalry between the US and China. Chips are not just about technology. They symbolize economic power and global influence. Advanced semiconductors are used in cutting-edge technologies like quantum computing, 5G networks, and precision-guided military systems. As artificial intelligence and automation dominate industries, controlling the production and distribution of chips is akin to holding the keys to the future. This underscores why the US is determined to keep its lead in chip technology. The US has grown increasingly wary of China's rapid technological advancements, particularly in artificial intelligence and military applications. These advanced chips are essential for training AI models and powering supercomputers. By limiting China's access to cutting-edge semiconductors, the US aims to maintain its technological edge and address security concerns. However, this isn't just about security. It's also about global competition and control over the future of technology. China has been investing heavily in its semiconductor industry, but it still lags behind the US in terms of technological sophistication. For example, while the US produces chips with transistors measured in nanometers, China's capabilities are several generations behind. The new US policy aims to widen this gap and slow China's progress. What does the new policy say? The US Department of Commerce, under the Biden administration, introduced these restrictions using executive authority, citing national security concerns. This means the policy didn't require approval from Congress. The restrictions specifically target high-performance chips used in AI and advanced computing, technologies that could have dual-use applications in both civilian and military contexts. China is the primary target of this policy, and now faces significant barriers to acquiring these chips. But the policy doesn't stop there. It also limits the ability of US companies to export manufacturing tools and technologies that could help China develop its own advanced chips. Interestingly, Poland and some other European allies were not included in the first group of exemptions, raising questions about the broader implications of this policy on allied relations. The case of Poland, a missed opportunity? Poland's absence from the first group of exempted allies has raised eyebrows. As a key NATO ally and a nation heavily invested in transatlantic security, Poland has been a steadfast partner of the US in various domains. From joint military exercises to substantial investments in energy security and infrastructure, the two countries share a robust relationship. By excluding Poland, some argue that the US may have inadvertently overlooked an opportunity to strengthen ties with one of its most reliable partners in Eastern Europe. Poland has been actively working to modernize its tech and defense sectors, making it a strong candidate for deeper collaboration in semiconductor technology. Could this exclusion strain US-Polish relations, or will future amendments to the policy rectify this oversight? Only time will tell. But the decision has already sparked discussions in policy circles. How are companies and countries reacting? The global reaction to the policy has been mixed. China has strongly condemned the move, accusing the US of economic coercion. Meanwhile, American tech companies such as NVIDIA and AMD have expressed concerns about losing access to a significant market. These companies argue that the restrictions could hurt their bottom lines and stifle innovation by reducing revenue streams needed for research and development. Some European allies, including the European Union, have raised worries that these restrictions could strain transatlantic relations and are calling for further dialogue to mitigate these impacts. On the other hand, Some experts believe that this policy might push China to accelerate its efforts towards self-reliance in semiconductor manufacturing, potentially leading to even fiercer competition in the tech sector. For instance, China has already announced massive investments in domestic chip production and research, signaling its determination to overcome these obstacles. If you're enjoying this breakdown so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay updated on the latest global tech developments. The implications of these restrictions go beyond just the US and China. Countries like South Korea and Taiwan, which are major players in the global chip supply chain, could also be affected. Taiwan, home to the world's leading chipmaker TSMC, plays a pivotal role in the industry. Any disruption to the supply chain could have far-reaching consequences for global tech industries. Moreover, these restrictions could spur innovation in unexpected ways. By cutting off access to US technology, China and other nations may be forced to develop alternative technologies. While this might take years, it could lead to the emergence of new players in the global semiconductor market, ultimately reshaping the industry. Chip export restrictions mark a pivotal moment in the tech world. They highlight the growing importance of semiconductors in global power dynamics and the lengths nations will go to secure their technological future. However, this policy also raises questions about the risks of overreach. Could these restrictions inadvertently harm US allies or push China to adopt even more aggressive technological strategies? What's next? As this situation unfolds, the world will be watching closely. Will the US maintain its lead in chip technology? Or will these restrictions backfire by intensifying global tensions and fueling innovation elsewhere? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear: the race for technological supremacy is far from over. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, subscribe to this channel for more updates on global technology and politics. Thank you for watching.